this is Christie from the Paramus Library, and since we're all stuck at home, I thought I would show you a quick and easy craft on how to use some old cardboard that a lot of people I know have to make your own loom to create a weaving. So all you really need for this craft is a piece of cardboard. It could be whatever size you want. I did mine about 6 by 8 or so. A pair of scissors, a marking tool, and a ruler. You may also want to use some tape, but that's not necessary. The first step is to mark your cardboard. So you want to create marks on the top and the bottom, and you want to make sure they're evenly spaced. I've done each of my mark about a 1/4 inch apart from each other. It doesn't have to be perfect. As you can see, my lines are kind of messy. That's fine. So our next step is to cut at each of the marks. I like to make my cuts about a 1/2 inch in. Again, they don't have to be perfect. You just want to make sure that there's enough space that it's easy to get your yarn to wrap around it. Once you have your marks all cut up, it's time to take out your yarn, and we're going to do what we call warping a loom. And warping your loom is just wrapping the yarn up and down only the front of your loom. When you're choosing yarn or string, try and choose something that's durable. If you don't have any yarn, that's fine. Butcher's twine is actually a perfect string to use for a loom. To start to warp your loom, you're going to knot at the top left corner and then take your yarn and bring it down to the corresponding mark on the bottom. Once you do that, you're going to turn your loom around that to the next mark that you created with the yarn just behind at the bottom, and then go up again. And you're going to keep doing that until you're all the way at the end. And once you hit that last mark, you want to make sure that you tie a knot just like you did in the front. Again, you shouldn't have any string going down the whole back of your loom, but you should just have little loops where you created those marks that you cut. And here's what it should look like when you're all done. You've warped your loom. If it feels like it needs a little more strength at the top and the bottom, some cardboard is stronger than others, then you can tape the back of it. I like to use blue tape just because it's easy with cardboard, and all you have to do is put it along on the back at the top and the bottom to cover where your yarn came in. This will help reinforce the back so that the cardboard doesn't bend at all. Now that you've warped your loom, you have a brand new loom and you can start any kind of weaving project that you'd like. Enjoy!